Hello and welcome to another Kamen Rider SH Figuarts review. Today is Kamen Rider Meteor. SH Figuarts is a new standard figure series that incorporates the Bandai action figure art under the theme Pursuing character expression through humanoid action. It's weird that it says Kamen Rider, not Mask Rider like every single other box of these things. That's not cool. Top has got all the Force boxes have the same style, just different coloring depending on the suit. You want to take a closer look at the box art and posing on the side, that's weird. Box art and instructions manual, feel free to head to the Facebook link below. I'm posting pictures of those and the figure itself. I gotta be honest, I didn't intend on collecting almost any Force figures, but I do like Meteor more than Force. The only two forms I would pick up are Force when it gets really cheap, because it's getting really cheap. I mean, look at this. This is 130. That's really cheap. And Force figures also getting really cheap. And I guess there'll be more supply of them now that O's is just finishing in Hong Kong. Nice metallic blue, by the way. And so, yeah, these figures would definitely get cheaper because there's more stock in Hong Kong. And I picked that up. In fact, I saw all the accessories with all the different gadgets for Force really, really cheap. The price was cut in half, but the stock, there's so much stock of them. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to wait a little bit longer and see if it goes down even more. The only two forms I want from Force is the Cosmic one, because I actually really like the Cosmic suit, and the normal one, just to complete the Neo Heisei Riders. Because I've got Double, I've got O's, I've got Wizard. And you can kind of count Decade sometimes. So I need Force, and I'm gonna get the Gaim ones as soon as they come out. So be sure to come back to this website when Gaim comes out. Well, Gaim and Baron coming out together, and that's pretty soon, like in the next few weeks. It usually gets it earlier, and Hong Kong stores never, because they're shipped by boat, you see, to save money. So they get shipped really early, and when they're shipped really early, they sometimes get here a few days earlier, and Hong Kong stores just never bother with the actual release dates. And as soon as they get the stock, they sell it, because they gotta make money. They gotta beat the other people. If I get it first, I can sell it first. So they do that. So I'll probably get that Gaim figures pretty soon. Yeah, here's the instructions manual. If I take a closer look at that, yeah, but now they said that. Right. There's also a advert. Tiger and Bunny. Oh, there's two adverts. Okay. Let's take a quick look at this one. Tiger and Bunny, some sort of anime, I think. I haven't seen it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's some sort of competition, which is obviously over because this was for 2012 August. Yeah. And super deformed figures. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I will not bother taking photos of these unless someone actually messages me and please take a photo of it. Nothing on this one. On the other side, Bandai Premium Bandai Figuarts 0 White Star Princess. That's what it says in Chinese. Samurai Super Mode. And Super Robot Choku Jin something. I don't know these characters. Well, I know him, but I don't know the other ones. Yeah, I was opening of the Bandai Premium Store for Hong Kong, anyway. So, figure itself in the tray. It's like an ice coffin. Come on. I know you want to come out. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's no good. Stuff are flying all over the place already. Oh. There we go. Zooms. Apart from the fist hands, he also has the when he swipes his nose, thumb hands, relax hands, martial arts, whoa, posing hands, and other pointing hands. Like I will decide your fate hands. He has a the worst camouflage fast food droid ever. It's like they talk to McDonald's. McDonald's is a major sponsor for Kamen Rider. I wouldn't be surprised if a McDonald's executive came in and said, "We need to sell some drinks." Yes, and fries and hot dogs, even though we don't sell them. But you know, let's take a quick look at this one. It's I think it's a definite step. Even though in O's it's a can droid somehow has more respect for me than a French fries fast food droid that you stick a switch in. It just raises too many questions. So yeah, here's and it just doesn't really look like well, you know. Mine. And here's it opened up. Wally. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just. He also has a spare buckle and a spare arm switch thing. I forgot what they're called, but pretty much what the difference is on this one, the switch is out. And this one is switch on. So that's the only difference really, and this one's got the thumbprint on, and the other one on his hand does not have a thumbprint. Yep, yes it does. Transparent plastic. These two pieces do look very good for what they are. Like the switches are so tiny, and they still manage to put all the tiny details on there. So I'll put this back in the box before I lose it, and this thing, Wally. And yeah, figure. Which you know, I haven't actually done this on camera yet, but sometimes these figures have extra protection. Oh, I'm so immature. Sorry. So, ooh, that's loose. Oh, I'll get this belt off. So what you're gonna do is pop that off. Oh, it's got two pieces. He's got double protection. And stick this back on somehow. Pop on. Seriously, switch on, lock on. Hey. And yeah. First thing I've noticed is the printing on his body is white. I'm pretty sure it's silver in the show. Well, I remember it being silver, so that's not neat. Even the cheapy version has silver dots instead of white. I might be wrong, oh well. Double neck joint, sideways, sideways, down, up. Compound lines really aren't showing. Get the light in there, no. Oh, is that showing? Ah, my face! Decide my fate, will you? Yeah, the compromise. Oh, there we go. That's the camera's picking up now. There we go. There we go. Yeah, he's got a Daft Punk helmet hiding underneath that Meteor thing. The Meteor thing looks okay, but it's not as. The blue just doesn't look that accurate. Like the blue on his arm thing looks good, but not that one. Arm up, arm down. This one doesn't. Well, it's got a kind of shoulder pad here, which gets in the way. It's no, it's sort of plastic, but it's glued down, so nothing's really hiding the joint. Swivel up, back, swivel, double elbow. Fist is on the board peg that's on the swivel. Really, really loose. This feels really loose for a new figure. That's not good. Of course, there's some articulation here, just like the real suit, so that's fine. Oh, body goes up, can't go. Oh, there we go. You can go down there. Yeah, there we go. I like what they've done here to do the connection. That's good. Swivel does have full 360. Neat that the belt is loose. And that you can actually pull that off, so you know another figure can actually hold it like he's about to henshin. Down, up, back, swivel, connecting the pattern. Double knee. Leg is on a swivel, swivel, and swivel, and swivel. Toe goes all the way 90 degrees and down, and the bottom of his feet look like that. Can he do the signature thing? How to set your feet. Yeah, he can. Kamen Rider Meteor looks okay. He looks okay. I'm still convinced. I haven't checked, but I'm still convinced his dots should be silver. But whatever. His accessories feel okay. For the price I paid for, I'm fine. But I'm trying to think of the original price. With all the Force figures, you had all the component changes and swaps and all that, like switch-ons and switch-off. And he actually comes with the different switches. Meteor does not come with extra switches, nor does his belt buckle and arm attachment allow you to swap switches, which is a bit of a pet peeve for me. Like if some figures can have these small components, why can't they all do? But I guess because he's a secondary rider and therefore they spend less money on him, like people, you know, to make them cheaper. Because people won't buy them as much because he's not the main character. Even though I'm pretty sure he's cooler than the main rider in the show. That I'm pretty sure most people would probably think that. But the accessories he does come with, they're okay. If you're trying to complete their fast food droids, then yay. Because these fast food droids sort of, each of them like appear in a different box. So if you get different figures, so you eventually collect them all. So if you're trying to collect those, then screw you gotta get all the figures in the forms. It is neat that he has the two different belt replacements to move the switch from the belt to the arm. That's sort of a must. But it would have been also nicer if the belt and Meteor arm thing can actually sort of function. Like you know, pushing the switch or something. But again, that seems like asking too much. But if you think about it, the belt is the most important part of a Kamen Rider. So why can't there be more stuff to play with it? He comes with definitely enough hands, that's good. The overall build quality, apart from his left wrist for me, is really loose. The rest of the figure is really tight, all the joints are tight. The molding's really good, like there's no bad lines anywhere. And the coloring is also decent. Aside, I'm still not convinced with the helmet. I think maybe the transparent plastic is a bit too thick, because it's compared, you know, in terms of ratio, it's a lot thinner in the show. But the rest of the body looks okay. It definitely looks okay. I have no interest in getting the Pikachu form, or whatever. I can't remember what the actual name is called, but the electric form. But as is, this is a nice secondary rider to put in the back with. So far, that's the only secondary rider I have. I got Serenos, and I've got. Do you count New Deno as a secondary rider? I will have Baron as a secondary rider and most of the Gaim riders, because I'm really digging the storyline of Gaim, and eventually I'll get an Axel because I really like Axel, but the prices aren't in my favor. So yeah, a good figure, definitely get it for cheap. In fact, for the same price, I think it costs more. The cheapy like toy version that comes with the bike is 200 something, about $200, but the figure in that sucks compared to this one, of course. But you do get a bike, and the actual Meteor bike is, I think, $300-400, so it's cheaper overall. But yeah, the Meteor bike's not bother. I don't care about that bike, so I definitely, you know, pay and get a nicer figure. I did consider getting the Force sort of cheapy figures, but I mean, in the SH Figuarts is almost it's only like $10-20 extra, so I'm not gonna bother. I'd rather pay $10-20 extra for a figure that looks way better than the cheapy versions. So yeah, subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye.